What's up, boys? Back here with another video. Today's a quick one. What will your future self think of what you're doing right now? This is the key secret to really living and creating a life that you actually like, a life that actually makes you happy and fulfilled in the long run. It's a simple dichotomy of instant versus delayed gratification. Everything that is instant gratification is pretty much bad. You can say that by and large, right? Drinking, eating horrible food. Oh, it tastes sweet. Then you put on fat and it messes with your metabolism. If you want to actually live the life that you want, if you actually want a life of prosperity and security and peace and happiness and fulfillment, you must learn that instant gratification is your enemy. So what does this look like in practice? I want you to take a tally. Just take one day, even just a couple hours, even just a couple minutes, right? Look at every single habit you do, every single habit you have, every single thing that you do. Look at all of that, right? And then just go through the list, whatever you have written up, just tally which ones are instant gratification and which ones are delayed gratification. Because I promise you, the only way that you're going to actually have a life that you actually like, a life that you are actually fulfilled by, a life that isn't giving you just fleeting happiness or fleeting satisfaction, but a life that you've actually built stone by stone, brick by brick, a life that actually gives you the freedom to do what you want to do, to be who you want to be. If you want that, then you must start to embrace delayed gratification and start to ignore instant gratification. There's simply no other way. Pretty much everything that feels good in the moment is ultimately tearing you down. So, very simple, very short video, but I really just want to stress this enough because it's just impossible to really get anywhere in life if you're a slave to instant gratification. And breaking these chains actually isn't as hard as you think, because the beautiful thing about delayed gratification is that once you have a good streak of it, once you've gotten the ball rolling a little bit, it starts to snowball, right? So when you first get into the gym, delayed gratification means going there and working out and doing this new thing that you aren't used to, even though it feels uncomfortable, even though you're sore, even though it hurts, right? But the beautiful thing is that once you get into a consistent habit of it, it actually becomes fun. And you actually start seeing the benefit and the results of your delayed gratification, right? So after a couple months of working out, you'll actually start to see yourself getting bigger, getting stronger, all that good stuff. And so then you actually see the rewards of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is actually kind of instant gratification in a weird way, right? Because sure, you have to wait for a little bit to see the initial results. But once you are like in this analogy, right? Once you're 3 months into your gym journey, you have now reaped the benefits of your past delayed gratification. So in a certain way, it is almost instant gratification. Like, do you see what I mean? They're delayed, but if you keep consistent with it, then you keep on getting increasing results in the now moment. So delayed gratification is actually instant gratification in a way, which is why it's so beautiful. Because once you get a good streak, like me right now, with my body, I've been in the gym for 2 years, eating clean, all that good stuff. Now I'm getting bigger every single day. I see the results of my delayed gratification every single day, and it's beautiful. It's lovely. And so now it's almost instant gratification for me, because I know I'm going to get bigger, and I'm going to keep on getting bigger and getting stronger, all that good stuff, right? So please, I promise you, instant gratification is your enemy. If you can just cut out just 1 or 2 habits, just give yourself a challenge, right? Cut out 1 or 2 habits that are instant gratification over the next month. Just keep it really, really, really simple, right? So I don't care what it is, video games, whatever it may be. Just cut it out and you'll see how much better your life will be. Because one other thing that I haven't told you yet is that when you start to cut out these super high dopamine activities, right? And dopamine is just a catch-all for motivation, all that good stuff. We're not gonna get into complete neuroscience. Let's just keep it bro science, right? But once you cut out all these things that like are hyper stimulating, then life, just default life, becomes so much more interesting and so much more fun. genuinely. Because if you're frying your brain with video games, then just talking to someone or just walking down the street is gonna seem mundane and boring. But when you've really been off of a lot of the trash, a lot of the instant gratification that you find in this world, the regular, the mundane becomes special. One easy way to see this is with sugar, right? So I don't really eat much added sugar. I don't go crazy about it, right? Like if there's a tiny bit of added sugar in a sauce in something I'm getting from the dining hall, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't eat that, right? I don't care that much, right? But I don't eat any cupcakes, I don't drink soda, and stuff like that, right? So the other day, I had a piece of cornbread, and it genuinely tasted sweet to me, like sweet. Now granted, they didn't put that much sugar in it, but because I haven't been stuffing my receptors with sugar and all this trash, right? The actual cornbread tasted sweet. So it's the same thing with pretty much everything. Your brain is just kind of full of comparisons. So if you don't do these hyper-stimulating instant gratification activities, then the regular mundane actually becomes fun. Before, when I ate sugar and candy and all that all the time, that cornbread, sure, would have been sweet, but it wouldn't have been sweet, right? But that cornbread, when I had it, because I haven't been eating sugar and all that, because I've been going into delayed gratification rather than instant gratification, that cornbread tasted incredibly sweet. So I hope this helps for you. Again, every single step of progress that you're gonna make is going to come from A, either increasing delayed gratification activities, or B, other way around. A, increasing delayed gratification activities, or B, decreasing delayed gratification. I can't even talk, bro. You know what I mean, right? Increase delayed gratification, decrease instant gratification. You already know this is real. You already know this is the truth. It can be hard, but just take your time with it. Be kind to yourself. But at the same time, do realize there's so many people profiting off of your instant gratification. Whether it's Instagram through your attention and ads, or these sugar companies, or these cereal companies, or these food companies that are making their food addictive so that you keep on eating their trash. Just think of that, get a little bit angry, and I think that'll help you a lot. Get angry with the fact that people are profiting off of your addictions, that people are profiting off of the worsening of your life, right? So I hope this is helpful for you. Again, I always say it in every video, if you want a guide that'll take you from never being in the gym before to getting the dream body, the dream aesthetic body that you want,
Like so.
click the link in the description below. I'll see you on the next one. The only way is up. Peace.